Hello and welcome back to Stellaris. Our third fleet is now coming and literally merging with my other two fleets that we have. They're all together now right in front of this Class F star, the yellow-white dwarf that we see there. Before we advance, I would like to assign a leader to this one too. Leaders are really cheap, so I don't worry about that. The only good one here that I can see really is just, that one with the ship upkeep, but I might just recruit someone else. That's the one that I was looking for, and let's assign her to it. This one here with the ship upkeep minus 10%, let's just get rid of that. Might be very useful later on, but I certainly don't feed her through the next 40 years, just to, have something with her. Now let's just have a look there as well. The salvage fleet was the fastest one. Both of them, actually I think the second fleet is going to be the slowest one, right? So let's just move all of them, and they're going to follow now this fleet here then, the second fleet. And the second fleet is now advancing into the ENIF system, where we have those ancient mining drones waiting for us. Over there we have them, and a space station, or a mining station, that is. That's going to be interesting. Alright, also research has been finished, another one, and we can choose something new. A plasma thrower, the reactor booster, the cold fusion reactor. Let's go for the cold fusion because this allows more energy options down the road, and more techs to unlock. That's always a nice move. And there's the fleet coming in. And we're moving towards them. And as always, those raiders, they're really fast, those ships. And of course, we want all of them to come in together into this beautiful lightning show that we see them here, or lighting show. Of course, they will not stand a chance. At least I don't think so.
Incoming transmission.
And their defenses are already crumbling. Their strength is crumbling, and we actually had some pretty high losses there, to be honest. Yep, so our Corvette fleet lost about 700 of its strength. So there's lots of repairing to do there. But at least, very good, we have cleaned it. It's now onto the space station. Oh, okay, space station is gone right away. Yes, with this creature here, we have to establish an embassy. They're not very hostile. Beautiful. So that's that. NF system is open to us. Do we have a science ship close by? Down here. This is excavating though. There's nothing. Where are my science ships? Yes, two of them are over there. The one that we have in Sirius, let's just send it over there and survey that system. And then it can go back to Sirius, right? And hooray, we have surpassed 200 on the energy balance. Of course, we should not feel too safe about that, since it can always drop in the negative again, like the consumer goods. So in Trap Prime, which is more or less going to be one of our industrial planets, I'm building another industrial zone. The available jobs is rather low already anyway, so we can afford that. I probably will need to have, though, another food district here as well for the easier or the simpler workers. And we have them, robotic assault army, and much more important, the droid workers. Robot pups are now also capable of going with specialist jobs. Perfect. This is really important for our economy, and it's going to add a lot to the strength of our economy. Now we could go with the Starhold as the next one, so the spaceport could be unlocked with to the Starhold. I don't think this is so important right now, is it? Robo-modding we could also do, and the crystal infused plating. Let's go with the Starhold, because I think it's going to unlock some more stuff for us. And another thing that we can do, what we should be doing, is having a look at our trade values. So I was neglecting that a bit in a couple of minutes or in a couple of past episodes. Some of them have trade values that we're not using yet, and we can actually use them. There is 5 trade value in the Sooth system. The only thing we need to do for that is upgrading the Sooth station to a starport, and then it can, well, use that trade value that we have. And trade value is directly being used for energy and for consumer goods, and that's something we want. There is also another one over there, 3 trade values. And now we don't have that much, right? There we have 3 more, but that's pretty much going to be it. right, for the things that we want to use. So the Lyrum station we could still upgrade as well if we want to. That's 180 alloys. Alloys, we can just afford them really quickly since we are so full on energy all the time. That's all I want to do. And forked chain, a number of individuals belonging to the pre-sapient natives. Oh, this is in Trap. Population of Trap somehow got into a secure compound on the outskirts of our colony. They were chased off within hours, but not before severely damaging several interstellar uplinks dedicated to currency transfers. And we lost 300 energy. Okay, I can work with that. So it's not like we lost a whole lot of there. Next up, starbase damage. Build cost reduced and build speed increased. Sounds good to me, and then we could further increase the fleet command limit. Yes, I think we're going with that. I still research, that's going to be really powerful, but we just wait for that a couple of more turns right before we go down this one here. And Primus Valentina Peckham has developed a new skill, the Champion of the People trait. I'm actually torn of what to go now. Starbase upkeep 20%. Powerful, and it would go bring us closer to the next ascension perk, or we really just go down to some supremacy. I don't think there's a huge battle coming for now, so we might also just reduce the upkeep of our star bases, since we do have quite a few of them now, and expansion only one more, and then we can finally get our first ascendancy trait. Now let's just have a look at the leader. There we have her. She's adaptive, strong, resilient. Nope. Where is she? There she is. Champion of the People, happiness plus 5% we do get as well. Other than that, she's not really good, right? So colony ships is better with her, and star bases are not costing so much upgrade, but that's it. The heir, he's going to be great because he offers me 10% more minerals and ship weapons damage plus 5 and army damage plus 10. That's beautiful. Next up, Peckham Prime can be upgraded. Finally, we can have a planetary administration on this planet. It is much due because the amenities is rather low and the crime levels are increasing. Now, another reason for that is that Peckham is only in the frontier sector at the moment, right? That means that we don't have a governor for this one, and we should have one. Let's create a new sector. And Peckham Prime is going to be the leader of this sector. Unfortunately, Trap Prime is too far away, right? Trap Prime is not within 4 jumps. It's much too far away. But we might be finding some new planets around Peckham Prime, and it belongs then to Peckham Prime sector. Now, Peckham Prime can thus get a new governor. Oh, our Keith is already 82 years old. Let's just have a look. Food from, well, population, nah. Minus 25 crime. Just perfect, because we do have a bit of crime on Peckham, and with that we can reduce it right away, so he looks rather stern, and he's going to reduce that. Perfect. And stability should go up again because it's not really high at the moment. Stability should always be above 50%. With the planetary administration, I'm sure though that we can work on something. How many robots do we have here anyway? 2 only. Okay.
Ships up.
Yeah, and looking at the grand scheme of things, rather not so cool. This one here, Divine Athlete Foundation, is actually up here already, right? So the only thing that's now between us and them is this alien swarm, this ruby swarm that we see in Rubcat. And it's actually a pretty good system because it has a habitable planet, the Gaia world, and it's a choke point as well, right? So really good. It has though, 4,000, 6,000, 7,000 I would say. So we do need a fleet of 9,000 to 10,000 at least to fight this one off. We're a bit far away from that. Unfortunately, no can do at the moment.
System
the only thing we can do is expanding. And in Enif, we have found another new system with lots of minerals. And yep, I'm a sucker for minerals. We should definitely be going for that. Alloys, we don't have a lot of alloys. Can we build another spaceport? Yes, let's put this one here. And we do need to purchase a few more alloys though for the other space station that we're going to build now. And that's in Enif, right? So this construction ship here is building another space station over there. Now the science ship is still going to with the special project. Over here, yep, the debris. Usually we find something for tech in there. Or some minerals. And we actually do get, yep, some mining drone lasers, iron thrusters, physics research 80 points, and engineering 60 points. At least something. Righto. We are building now 2 spaceports.
Complete.
This one is finished. Let's build the mining station and the research station right away. And what is that creature here? Imperium of Uthola. And they're xenophobe and fanatic authoritarian, but not militarist. So that's fine still. Let's accept them. And for Trap, we will also now create a sector, so it's no longer the frontier sector. And Trap, it's too far away anyway, right? So sooner or later we have to make it a sector. Trap needs a leader. Let's just check this one. Food from jobs. Oh, engineering and physics. This is a pretty cool governor. This is a governor that I would like to use, to be honest, for the Earth sector.
Research complete.
So over there. So we could take this guy now for Earth, and we did, because he offers us just the research bonus that we need. I think it's already being applied here. Nope, now it's applied, so that's 8 more research points. Very good. And the old guy, at the end of his career, he goes to Trap Prime, where we actually have a food district, so the food from jobs is going to help him a bit there. We have finished another research. Now, there it is, terraforming.
Research complete.
I think we will go for that.
Construction complete.
Let's go for terraforming, 36 months. And then we can start with terraforming our first planets. Another cold fusion reactor, mining drone laser. Focus mining laser cut through ship hulls as easily as they carve through rocky asteroids. We already have some bonuses on that. Or the mode harvesting, another important one. But this is coming back again all the time, right? That's... what the heck. Let's go for mode harvesting. We need it anyway. And by the way, I remember that they said with the Nemesis that pop growth has been reduced. I don't feel that so much. We are already at over 100 pops, and that's so early on. That's of course thanks to having so many planets and having the robots not fully working as well, but still, it seems a bit strange. Now, since we can now use the robots as droids, therefore the specialized jobs as well, which is the industrial district, I would like to have another robot assembly over here in Trap. For that I do need a few minerals. We are actually not that good on minerals, so that's that. But we are good at purchasing stuff, right? Let's purchase 2000. And in Trap we can now have the robot assembly plant that is producing us the droids, the robots and droids, more or less, the androids. Yeah, that's it, androids. It produces for us that we can use then right on these districts. Perfect. And then there's also something really cool, and that is happening in Sooth Prime. In Sooth Prime, thanks to our latest technology achievements, we can now remove the collapsed spire. This one here for 2000 energy, we would unblock it. We would unblock the central spire on this planet, and with that we do get a 15% flat bonus on research from this planet. Really cool. Let's go for that, even though we don't have any research about it. Now that I think about it, we generate research already. And that's because we have the dimensional portal researcher on this planet with 20 research on the physics, and we also have the science director. So we have the trade where I think it was there, we should have it somewhere. We have the trade where we do get a researcher for the administrator as well. So the rules are being divided between administrator and researcher, and this gives me another bonus research, by the way, on every planet. So it's still pretty useful, right? Especially also because of this special portal researcher that we have on this planet. Let's go for it. Collapsed Spire 2000, well, energy points. We can easily afford that. There's also another interesting one, the massive crevice. So this one we can unlock, and that would unlock us the crystal miners, gas extraction, mode harvesting traps. Oh my goodness, this is powerful, right? This is really good. Let's go for that as well. And mining districts, I don't care about them so much yet, but that's 2 major projects happening here in Sooth Prime. What is that? Do we still have the void research? That is the engineering, and for engineering we have the Starhold right now, so I'm not going to interrupt that. And with another research ship, the science ship over here, assisting Series Prime with the research, we have finally broken through 400 research points that we can now achieve. That is really speeding up our research progress. As we can see, lots of it is finished within, a couple of months, basically, a couple of dozen months. Maskeban over there is now in our empire as well with the 3 stars, looking really cool. 2 things I would like to do with it right away. First, we build the mining stations and my science ship that we have on this in this system here. My science ship is going to start the excavation because there we still have the Sroni miner colony. Where is that? Ah, there it is. It's actually on the Arctic world? Yes. It's actually on the Arctic world over there. There is an old colony or some ruins of it, it seems. And we will find out about it. Looks really cool. 28% only though. So it's a robot world more or less until we can terraform it. And because I missed patrolling my systems, we also got the first space pirates. Where do we have them? In Krant we have the first one. So space piracy basically is happening with 500 strength fleet first. It's happening because we weren't securing that system, and as we can see, they're attacking my space station right away, and they're going to take it. There's nothing I can do about it, only to send some ships over there. Lucky it is pretty close to Sol, so let's just go in there. And we should be able to finish this one off. But we do need a smaller fleet, the second fleet for that, perhaps, that is patrolling this area. So let's just have that one here patrolling from Enif over there to Sol, right? It doesn't really matter exactly where it goes. It just, you know, well, sends out a bit of security for the surrounding systems then as well. Now, the engineering has been finished, the next one, and we could go for the crystal mines now. Unlocking the crystal mines or a bit more weapons. There we have it. Let's just have a look. Her traits are what exactly? It's just leader experience, so she's really not that great overall. Let's go for the thrusters. And there we have the battle. That should be an easy one. They're still fighting the space station. They still haven't taken it. And there we start the attack. Very good. We were actually on time. And of course, those pirates will not have a chance at all. We didn't even lose a ship, I think. Right, so that's it. Unfortunately, no special project or anything. Mode harvesting, we've also unlocked a new rare technology, the wormhole travel that we could have now. We have a wormhole. With that, we could unlock it, but I'm afraid of where it's going to lead us. Could lead us right into a mighty foreign empire, so I'm not doing that yet. I would like to continue with some additional, X-ray lasers or the deflectors. Let's go deflectors first. It's a bit more defense for my ships.
Construction complete.
And another mining station that we have over here in Meskeban. Fine, I think that's it, right? Yep. So the construction ship is without job, and we can send it to some other place. There we still have a system. And at this point, I don't really care where I expand. It's only really that I expand, right? We have the most important sectors, and it's really just that we take all of them here to get the energy, the minerals, and the research. Like here, we got quite a lot of research on this frozen planet over there that I need. And I just love how every planet actually looks different. It's pretty amazing to me. So that's that. And then we have one more construction ship. You're finished too. There's some crystals here, but we cannot take them yet. We don't have the tag for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send this one over to those systems there and has to expand. Up here we also have more systems. 3 more systems that we need to take. And yes, what I can see is that my consumer goods are really going down. Not the biggest of deals because I can just purchase 500 more. They just should not run out. But it shows me, okay, we do need more industrial districts. And that's good to see. Problem is we have lots... there it is. Look at that. There we have no available jobs anymore in Peckham Prime. It is actually a generator world for now, but let's have industrial districts. Let's have 2 of them, in fact. We have lots of districts here. It's a huge planet. 22 on the size. That's a tech world. So generators don't matter that much. And since, I could go for... Totally, I could do this. An industrial district in Sirius Prime. In Alpha Centauri, we actually have workers unemployed. And this one here is... Food is fine. Let's have an industrial district here. Totally. We can do that. And we do need a new engineering researcher. It's not this one though. Yep, It's one that focuses... Oh, very good. In general, 5% research speed. That's what we want. That's speeding up some research there. Oh no, and there it is. Governor Keith Allenby has died. He was our very first governor. He was the governor of Earth and then went to Trap to peacefully die on this planet here. It's over with him. And that was the death of a governor, and we need to assign a new one. A new leader that we need. A new young leader. Administration for bureaucrats. Now Trap is... What is Trap? It is an industrial bureaucratic planet. We could say that, yes. We have lots of city districts. Food is not that important to me, so let's go with that. A bit more administration power that we get. Another faction. The Alien Liberty Center. We do have a couple of factions now. There it is. A new faction. We could do something with them, but I'm not. We haven't even looked at factions yet, but since, they become more important now, so we might be having a look at them. Definitely the scientists that I would like to promote then, even though we have a pretty high approval with them. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.